Bradford Park Avenue shooting towards the scoreboard end of the ground, slightly depleted by a failure of one of the panels on the scoreboard. So the scoreboard working, but reduced to one half of its normal size. Kickoff is taken, and it's Avenue who move the ball into Guiseley's half, early doors, with Ollie Johnson getting his first touch, played over the top towards the shape of Brad Dockerty and Owen Mason, who will be seen by a number of Guiseley fans for the first time today. Spencer keeps the ball moving, and Hull in towards Polo. Polo slightly nudged off the ball, but Guiseley keep possession, and now Andy Kellett on that left-hand side plays it in towards the box. Stones chases after it. A very well-timed challenge comes in, though, from Luca Haven to get there ahead of the young Guiseley striker. Play it back to the halfway line where Hollins is, but everyone in the Bradford Park Avenue half at the moment, bar the Lions keeper. Kellett forward, finds Umbeka. Umbeka, right flank, goes down towards the corner flag. He's held up, though, well. Does well, though, to get the ball through to Jamie Spencer. Spencer will try and find a cross. It goes into the 6-yard box. Lunging in there was Ollie Brown, but well claimed by George Sykes-Kenworthy. Hull under pressure, but calm on the ball. Plays it up towards Stones. Stones heads up in the air, now nods forward and plays towards the edge of the 18-yard box. Kellett tries to take over the ball, but a good foot comes in to defend. Prince Polo now just slightly loses possession, and Oddenston will capitalise for Bradford Park Avenue. Runs forward, but a brilliantly timed tackle from Andy Hollins to recover possession and then send the ball down the right-hand side, and almost finding LeBrun Becker, who turns in applause of Andy Hollins' tackle and distribution. Spencer now to LeBrun Becker, who's trying to beat his man on that far side. Back to Spencer. Spencer edge of the penalty area, curls the ball in, headed away on that occasion. As Dylan Mottley-Henry tries a couple of times to win the ball, but then Prince Polo steps forward. Luca Haven, the captain. A little feign, and then a whipped ball in. Punched away, and a chance for Avenue to take the lead. It's drilled in towards the goal by Ollie Johnson. Cleared off the line not once, but then twice, as Guiseley almost get it all wrong. The second on that occasion was Haven, who drilled it in. The second clearance, I think, might have been Regan Hutchinson, but there was a melee of players, but that will give the visitors a real lift, and really the best chance of the game has fallen to Bradford Park Avenue, who might well be 1-up. Battle with Hamza Ben Sharif. It's Ben Sharif who wins it, but possession's dispossessed again, and it's Dockerty who goes in towards the edge of the 6-yard box, and they get a chance here for Ollie Johnson to force it over the line, and a last-ditch challenge required after Guiseley once again concede possession. But that's excellent work there from Ollie Brown to deny the visitors a second real gilt-edged chance there for Bradford Park Avenue. Now Stones comes down away with it down the right-hand side, and there's a free kick, but this is opening up very much at both ends here to him. This one looks like it's going to be left for Kellett this time with his left foot. Curls this one in towards the penalty spot. Header! It's in the net! It's in the net! And Guiseley have the lead after almost conceding a couple of moments earlier. I think it's Jake Hull there who was on hand to head the ball home, unmarked on the penalty spot. The ball delivered in by Andy Kellett. Hull was free, looped the ball over the goalkeeper. Guiseley lead. It's Guiseley 1, Bradford Park Avenue 0. Played from the back there from George Sykes-Kenworthy. Nodded on by Andy Hollins onto the halfway line. Picked up here, though, by Frankie Maguire, who plays the ball through here. Dockerty into the penalty area. He's got Hutchinson to try and beat. Hutchinson sticks at his task, gets a foot in to put the ball behind for a corner. On the ball, plays it into LeBrun Becker. Lions are now caught short, and Hollins dispossessed here. High up the field as Maguire plays it through, finds Dockerty, edge of the area. Dockerty with a real chance. Saved by Mason, hoofed away by Hull, and it'll be a corner to Bradford Park Avenue. But just a little bit of a heavy touch there from Andy Hollins. He was dispossessed by Maguire. Maguire fed the ball through to Dockerty, who's such a danger. Down the left-hand side, Stones with a bit of space to work in. He's got Mbeka in the box. Stones checks his run, plays it in field to Spencer. Spencer can't quite find an angle for a shot yet. Just dribbles past two, though, into the penalty area. Gets a shot, but straight at the goalkeeper. Great footwork there from Jamie Spencer. On the edge of the D, worked past two defenders. Just looking at, there's a Bradford Park Avenue contributor, just saying that Stones looks a player. Hope you've got him under contract, he says. I think they were a little sore. They're saying that Marriott wasn't when they lost him this week. Guiseley have the last touch of the ball. We will put the ball out for a throw, but it's the last touch of a very eventful first half. An entertaining game, good Christmas fare here at Nethermoor, and Lions have had lots of the ball, created chances, but Avenue will feel a little sore to be a goal down. The goal, when it came, was from Jake Hull on 23 minutes. A ball that was played in from a free kick from Andy Kellett, brilliantly looped over the head of George Sykes-Kenworthy. Hull had all the time in the world, though, unmarked in the penalty area, which will frustrate Bradford Park Avenue. Again, we're in our white shirts, blue shorts, blue socks. We'll be shooting towards the scoreboard end of the ground in the second half. Hollins collects from the kick-off and plays it long towards Umbecker. It's headed away by Mitch Lund. He's gone right back there and launches this one long up towards Andy Hollins. Doesn't get it. Prince Polo does, drills it towards goal. Just fires an inch or so above the crossbar. But he chested it down edge of the 18-yard box as the ball was cleared out to him. His only intent at that moment was to shoot for goal. Jake Hull's in there looking for his second, as is Hollins. This one's whipped in towards the near post and really well claimed by Sykes-Kenworthy, who's immediately looking to get the ball forward, and a long throw out here to Dockerty sets Bradford Park Avenue away. Dockerty with a great ball here. Dylan Mottley-Henry is in the area and he takes a shot and has levelled things. Dylan Mottley-Henry, after a really quick, incisive counter-attack, receives the ball from Dockerty after a great throw from George Sykes-Kenworthy. He was congratulated by his teammates. And Guiseley have been undone on the counter-attack. 49 minutes gone. Dylan Mottley-Henry has levelled the scores here. It's Guiseley 1, Bradford Park Avenue 1.
Well, I don't think we can really complain about that, but what was strange was we actually got enough defenders back on the break, but we didn't get him in the right place, and he was completely unmarked.
Lund launches it in towards the near post. It's not quite got the distance of a LeBrun and Becker throw. Guiseley still not clearing the lines. Josh Stone's conceding possession. Shot from range comes in from Haven. That one lands in the 4G behind the goal.
Some anxiety at the moment.
Throw goes short, picked up by Mottley-Henry, goes down. Claims a free kick, nothing given, but Maguire's got it. He fires it in towards a goal with his left foot, and it's tipped over by Owen Mason. A really good save. A curling shot there from Frankie Maguire, who collected the ball on the edge of the penalty area, found an angle to shoot from, took it, and Owen Mason does though now. Plays it out to Ekpolo, just under his feet. Prince Ekpolo, under pressure, does well to hold on to it, then is closed down. Chances in here as Maguire closes down, feeds it through to Dockerty. Dockerty edge of the area, into the penalty area. Dockerty one away with the goalkeeper. 2-1 Bradford Park Avenue. The ball turned over. Prince Ekpolo robbed by Maguire. Maguire feeds it through to Dockerty. They've turned the game on its head. You think that could just be the winner in this game. The Lions have huffed and puffed and not really created any chances in the second period. It's a happy return for Mark Power to Nethermoor. It's now Guiseley 1, Bradford Park Avenue 2. The corner on this near side will be taken. Grattan whips this in towards the near post. A diving header to get Weird. The ball played back in. Oh, it hits the crossbar. I think it was Cantrell who took a shot from the edge of the 18-yard box as it came back to him. And again, the Lions fans here at Nethermoor, a minute of stoppage is already gone. The ball whipped in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. It's cleared off the line. Still in there. Prince Ekpolo has a shot. Another one comes in. It is there! An equaliser for Guiseley at the last death of this game. Regan Hutchinson, who fires it home from the edge of the 18-yard box through a crowd of players. Guiseley level. Guiseley 2, Bradford Park Avenue 2. What relief, Ivor.
Yes, I can't really say we deserve it. I can't really say I care whether we deserve it. And I have to say, having been critical of Ekpolo for the second goal, he laid it off very nicely for Hutchinson, so I'm pleased for him.
Park Avenue defence, and so they can launch the ball back into the area. Out goes Owen Mason to claim right on the penalty spot. Now Mason looks for the quick clearance, plays it over the top. Adam Hall will collect it left-hand side. Little support, he's got to try and get past the defender, Jordan Windus. Hall plays it in towards the edge of the 6-yard box, headed away and blasted clear. And that was asking a lot of Adam Hoare. The flag goes up anyway. There will be a free kick to Guiseley. No, the referee calls time on the game. Well, if you're a neutral who's come down here to bolster this crowd of almost 1,200, then you've seen a good game of football, an entertaining match in which two teams have tried to win this. Two teams have showed the defensive frailties, and two teams have showed some moments of quality, and it's finished all square.
I might agree. I think, if you look at it over 90 minutes, I think we got out of jail, scoring late on. However, first half, for long spells, I thought we were the team that looked in control. And went in 1-0. And having said that, I thought if anybody had the best chances, they probably had the better chances in the first half, but we controlled the first half. Second half we came out, we wanted to start fast again and really take control again. We've had a chance from a restart to put another ball in, and they've gone full length on a counter-attack and scored. And the disappointing thing for me after that was the reaction for us conceding, because I do feel as though the players felt as though they were in control, and then it was a sucker punch for them to score. However, they had chances in the first half, like I said, but the reaction to them equalising, I thought, were poor for 25-30 minutes. And then when they got their noses in front again, I think we went again. I think we stopped feeling sorry for ourselves, and we went again and we equalised. So I think if you go over the 90 minutes and you started really well and they had the chances, I think in the last bit, I don't think you can manage games like that. I don't think you can play and expect to win. If you're winning 1-0 and you're on a win and you expect to be 2-0 and then they equalise, then you go soft for half an hour. I don't think you can expect to win. So on the side of that, I'm saying I think we got away with a point in the end.
But scoring a late equaliser is always a sign that the spirit hasn't gone, isn't it?
Well, it is. We said that away at Blythe, and the disappointing thing away at Blythe was we performed well, and it's a game that you don't lose. So today, a positive for us was in a game where second half the game got away from us. We didn't lose it. We went 2-1 down, but didn't lose it. Found a way to get back in. Regan's hit the crossbar from edge of the box, then he's kept going and got himself a deserved goal. But as you say, it's a positive to come from behind and get a result out of it. That's the positive from it, but the 30 minutes was really alarming after they scored to equalise, in all honesty.
Regan telling us that he planted it in the top corner.
He can tell you what he wants as long as he's on score sheet.
Other people have said it was deflected.
No, he put it in top corner. From me, he's put it in top corner.
So, I mean, is it fair to say, I've always thought a draw is as good as your next result. So if we beat Farsley, this will look a good result.
Well, I think if you look of a Christmas period and everybody looks into congested time, we were disappointed that the game got called off the other day, but we've gone away from home and picked 3 points up, and so after 2 games we've got 4 points, which I feel as though it's a good return. Probably 9 times out of 10 you'd be looking for that to be flipped and the 3 at home and 1 away. However, we've got 4 points from 2 games, and then obviously the next game Farsley will be looking to try and get 3 games, and if we can get a return of 7 points from 3 fixtures over Christmas, however it's materialised today, it could be a good return, but we can't get away from that 30-minute spell which loaned me.
Well, also on the plus side, we had Jacob Grattan and George Cantrell on the bench, so those are strong options to bring on.
I think so. We said that before game. All of a sudden we've had players out injured and COVID and you name it. Everything that could have gone against us has gone against us. This bench today is the strongest it's been. We'll have Jordan Fewers back from suspension for the next game. So hopefully now we can start getting some proper competition for places, and hopefully you'll see that performances individually when we've got people looking over the shoulder might improve, and hopefully results will keep coming.
And finally, Robertson, any use on Kane Felix?
Well, Kane had a tackle that were away at Brackley. Real heavy tackle from Gazdine, their skipper. He's dislocated his fingers, he's broke the underside of his foot. So in one tackle, he's dislocated his fingers and broke the underside of his foot. Real heavy tackle. And it's his 5th metatarsal, which is a nightmare to heal. It takes a long time to heal, but Kane's chomping at bit. I'm so gutted for Kane because he's a big talisman for us, and he has been. But that's the injury with Kane, and it's just a matter of time. And and see how long it'll take to heal. But I think we're looking at another 6-7 weeks before he can even get back training. So it's a real blow for Kane, and it's a real blow for us.
Okay, thanks very much.
All right.